Stevie said it's about that time. It's about time to address that, you all are having a good time talking about how I can see.
Yeah.
So he addressed it.
And here it is for those who have not heard it.
But seriously, you know the truth. The truth is, shortly after my birth, I became blind. Now, that was a blessing because it's allowed me to see the world in the vision of truth, of sight. See people in the spirit of them, not how they look, not what color they are, but what color is their spirit.
All right, so there's Stevie. Stevie said, I heard what y'all said.
Yeah.
My peoples told me. And I'm still blind, motherfuckers.
So this has been a joke. I don't know who started this, but there has been a running joke for quite some time now about the fact that people think that Stevie Wonder can, in fact, see.
Yeah.
Even Jamie Foxx recently at the BET Awards, I think it was the BET Awards, made a joke about Stevie being able to see while Stevie was on stage with him.
Yes, that was the BET Awards.
Because Stevie Wonder was presenting him with an award. Now, I say all the time, one thing about Stevie gonna show up. There's not a place Stevie Wonder's not at. Even when you think Stevie Wonder's not there, he's there. He's a legend. He gets to do that. Now, I'm glad he said something. Because even when he says in the clip that you played, even when he says, I need to address this, or however he said it, everyone busts out laughing.
Yep.
This man probably thinks, now y'all MFers turn me into a joke and I don't like it.
Yeah.
Why do you don't believe him?
I don't know what to believe. That's my honest opinion. And truly, I don't care. I don't care if Stevie could see or not see. I don't think it's our business. I think that since the 80s, people have been making jokes. And lately, there have been a lot of people on podcasts talking about, well, this person said this and this person said that. Oh, one time I was at his house, we were shooting pool. He was winning. So now it's become, a hot topic again. Who cares? That's my take. My take is the music still great? Are we here as Stevie Wonder fans because he's blind or because he's a great musician? Are we here because he's blind or because he's a great composer? Are we here because he's blind or because he's a great songwriter?
Here's the thing. You're not wrong. However, Stevie Wonder's blindness is a part of his persona, whether he likes it or not, whether we like it or not, whether we agree with it or not. Stevie Wonder being blind is a part of his persona.
Yes.
Again, whether it's meant to be or not, right, is basically what the question is here. But it's a part of who he is and how we know him. So I don't want to go so far as to say, like, would it matter or not? Yeah, he's still super talented, right? But like the package that we've been presented with all our lives is that Stevie Wonder is blind. Now, should it matter? No. But are people gross and disgusting? And yes. Yes, they are. So that's why it's coming up in conversation. It's something we can all see. is something that we've always known about him. And that's why I say too that, you know, kind of feel bad for him that he had to say something about it, because he has been, as far as we know, he's been blind the entire time we've known who he is. He, as he stated, he's been blind since he was a child. Like, also, can I just introduce a thought into the conversation? Because
Please.
I feel like this is the thought that's being ignored whenever somebody brings up whether Stevie Wonder is blind or not. Y'all do realize that blind people can exist in the world like the rest of us. It's not the same experience,
Right.
but blind people are humans too. And just because they don't have their eyesight doesn't mean that they can't participate in certain activities or things like that. They, especially for someone like him who's been blind since he was a child, you do realize that there are things in place for people who do not have their sight so that they can also be members of society.
Well,
So, go ahead.
that's true, but the stories that are coming out are not those kinds of things. It's like he was driving, he was shooting pool,
We
you
knew
know.
Stevie Wonder could drive years ago, though.
Right, but they're saying more than like the little bit at the, not just him learning how to come out the driveway.
Right, but he wasn't learning how to come out of the driveway when we found out he could drive. He drove Oprah on the street. Oprah interviewed him years ago on her show, and he drove because, again, there are technologies that are in place. Stevie Wonder is also an incredibly rich man by now. And he probably has access to a lot of things that, us regular folks, if we're blind, may not have access to. I don't know. It's a weird thing because I also don't fully understand the experience of someone who's blind. So I don't want to make assumptions on their behalf. But what I do know is that they're able to exist in the world. Obviously, they cannot see, so there are limitations, but that doesn't mean that they can't do certain things. And I think that's where this is. I think that's where this joke started. It's like our worldview, and I don't mean me and you. I just mean in general. Our worldview is that blind people can't see, so there's like this whole host of things that they cannot do. I don't necessarily know if that's true.
Yeah, it
That's my
depends on the level of blindness. Yes, there you could be partially blind, legally blind. It doesn't mean you can't see at all. I pulled up here on Google. Stevie Wonder started his career in 1961 at the age of 11 when he first signed to Motown Records. Stevie Wonder is old as hell. I don't understand why people care because that means Stevie Wonder is what, 76 years old? Why do we care if the 76-year-old can see or not?
I agree with you, but it's just become such a big topic of conversation lately. I agree with you though. That's why I'm saying, especially, who am I to question a man who said he's been blind since he was a child? And
Oh,
to your
75,
to
not
your
76.
point, huh?
75, not 76. My bad.
And to your point, and what you just read, he's been performing since he was 11. I honestly think somebody would have found him out by now,
But if he's
and it
found out,
shouldn't
I
matter.
just feel like, yo, dude is old. Leave him alone, man. Like
Yeah, I agree. I felt bad for him. I
his
really
his
did. I was like,
contemporaries are
oh, this is
doing
awkward.
fouler things than lying about being blind. Let's just say he's lying. Let's just make believe, right? Let's pretend Stevie Wonder is lying and has been lying this whole time. Would you rather be lied to by Stevie Wonder or be going through what Smokey Robinson put women through allegedly?
I would rather be lied to by Stevie Wonder. But can we have a conversation for a second about what because now you've I never thought Stevie Wonder could see. So that's the first thing. But I'm just trying to imagine us all collectively finding out that Stevie Wonder can in fact see, like for real, if that was a real thing. How would you feel about that? Like, what would you would just be like, ah, it's all
You're like,
right.
oh, all right. Okay. I mean, I don't care, honestly. I don't. So
I,
to me,
I just feel like
if
it would
if that
jar
clip would have
people.
said the opposite, if that clip would have been like, all right, y'all, the jig is up, I could see. I'd have been like,
You wouldn't feel like you were
all
lied
right,
to.
yeah, but it's such a small lie. Like,
Is it a small lie? Being blind your whole life,
I
or
mean,
pretending to
he's
be
not
blind your
teaching
whole
us.
life?
He's not our like Braille teacher. He's a musician.
All right, fair enough. I just think that some people would feel a way that they were lied to for so long.
I mean, everybody in Hollywood is on Ozempic, and they keep lying to y'all. Nobody's boycotting them.
But Lizzo said she was only on it for a short amount of time.
Don't get me started. Next topic,
Looks
please.
good though.
She does look
Anyway,
good.
yeah, let's keep it going.